Hey, what's up? It has been a hellish season. Like, my god. I know that I've been making these videos so that people could see how you can thrive with no EXs, you know, solo queuing. But this season was just too much. It broke me. Feels like there was almost no way to make it to championship qualifier range for me solo queuing, so I had to drop it. Last year, I did make it to the championships. We got kind of far, but I was ultimately the weakest link with very limited units, very low support for where we were at. This year, I did everything I could to come back with a vengeance. I have the teams and the support. Well, at least the support. I don't know about the units yet, but for every color, 160 minimum. And that's where I've been lately. And we've been blessed with a lot of bait banners. 6.5 is coming up. There's been so much going on. I really wanted Leo. Anyway, the point of today's video, D was supposed to have a video coming, but he broke his hand. And I'm gonna be completely honest, I've got nothing. I was working on a showcase that required sacrificing some wins, so we decided not to do that. Again, I'm sorry. I've been trying to make videos that are meant to inspire people to push through even with Double Bounty Fest, even if you don't have friends who play the game. But it's just been too much, man. The amount of Kuzans that don't defend flags, runners that have 1 or 0 flags a game, like, it's just crazy lately. Now, there's not really too much I can speak on for the runners who don't do their job right. It is just a skill issue. But for the defenders who are out there complaining about Kuzan, the best defender in the game, and saying he can't beat Garp, you're crazy. Let's go over the traits. You're actually busted against Garp. To be honest, it has been a pretty hard Garp counter since he dropped, if you know how to play him right. The first one is your one-shot nullifier. So long as you're on the point, you will always survive with 1 HP at least once, unless you have somebody coming in with a trait that nullifies that trait, like Yamato or Odin. Second, anytime you see Garp's gauge, like Shiryu's here, start to fill or be full, don't leave point. You can leave point if it's filling, but don't leave point when it's full, or at least watch where he's at. You have to monitor the minimap as a defender. It's just part of your job. So always keep tabs on Garp and make it a habit of locking onto people. It definitely helps keep you from being blindsided and refocuses the camera so that you can deal with your problem. You do that by tapping the player's icon in this top right corner. All right, I'm gonna shut the fuck up now and show you guys how it's done with Koby. Bro, run that back. Look how many times this dude takes a hit from Shang. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I know we got a team boost, but god, this dude can take abuse. Really crazy for me going into it because Koby was one of my least anticipated units at the start of the year. I didn't want him at all. And now here we are. He probably has the most videos on the channel, maybe, but definitely one of my favorite units to play. Another one who gets a lot of shit is Yamato. Now, I understand the beef with this game's community with Yamato. I understand 3 EXs, it's stupid. Yamato gets 3 EXs when other units only have 1 Bounty Fest, or not even that. But Red Runner Yamato is busted. Solid. If you think that just because Kuzan exists, she's not worth it, you're sadly mistaken. The common gripe I see in the community regarding Yamato is how painful it is to roam around at 1 HP. It's not that painful, one, and being completely honest, you shouldn't roam around at 1 HP unless you're doing like I'm doing and just going to get a piece of meat. Like, position yourself accordingly on the point. Try not to get to a spot where you can be knocked back off the point with status effects, and you're good. Does it take a little bit more skill? Sure. Is it that hard though? No. If you don't believe me, watch me pop off with her right here. The better Odin is about to... I wouldn't so much say that I did very much of anything runner in that. However, solid attacker, defender, really good unit. Really good unit. Love. Really, at this point in the video, I don't have anything else to say, but it is kind of a rant, and so one of my rants lately is that more people don't use off-meta Bounty Fest unit. Characters like Jack and Jinbei are still so good. Also, what defender leaves base flag? I don't care if Kuzan can charge from far away. It doesn't charge it all the way. Get there and defend your home flag. Don't let this shit happen. And I do totally understand being the defender with no runners on your team thinking, yes, I have to secure mid flag, make sure my team can hold it down, I have to take it in my own hands, whatever. I get that. Totally understand it, dog. Makes sense. However, we had Sabo. Trust in the Sabo. Do your job. Because now I'm stuck over here doing the defender work. Which, no problem. I feel like as an attacker, you're supposed to play as a, sub-defender, sub-runner, fill in where you can. But if there was a Kuzan here, there would have been no issue from the jump. Now, after just handling 2 Sabos with Jack, back to the Bounty Fest tangent, why are more people not playing these characters? They're so good. They do so well. This is only my 2nd or 3rd time ever playing with Jack. I pulled him a lot last year on the Kaido and the Yamato banner. However, I didn't put any resources into him because I didn't have them. Recently, on this last banner, I maxed him, and he's crushing. And dude, like, this is the deal. I'm not good with Jack. I'm not a Jack main. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying out new characters here, trying to have a little fun. It's crazy how well he does, dog. If the real Jack mains from back then came back, or even somebody now who wants to dedicate the time, dog, like, you'd crush it. Look at this. That's Garp, bro. He's gone, bro. What are you gonna do? What's Garp gonna do against the Mammoth, bro? I'm just tired of Kuzan, Sabo, Garp only. I want to see more Bounty Fest love. I know I get shut down over here. I think I waste this. Yeah, it's whiffed. But I'm pretty sure I stunted all over people with Stussy. So I'm going to be quiet. We're going to let this gameplay go off. And yeah, there's probably going to be defender content that I'll have to speed up a little though. Sorry. Oh, wow. That's me understanding that this was a stupid clip and not the stunting with Stussy clip. I'll be honest with you. It's partially my fault too. But had this defender that just wasted that skill right there stayed on the home flag and just defended it all the way like he should have, monitored the mini-map before he left, because I couldn't see the Sabo coming our way, we would have won. But nah. Kind of crazy. Now, they did do a lot of guarding up here. I'm not going to shame them. Nothing like that. They did their job. It's just... Bro. What? I don't know. That's me ranting. I'm sorry. I feel like we've all come to know each other a little bit more after this one because I talked so much. I hope you don't hate me for it. Oof. It's a rough pill to swallow. Before I go, I just want to leave you with this sick little 3v1. I mean, eventually the whole team gets up here, like, by the by. They end up all leaving, though. Jack is cracked, bro. He's so strong. Everybody runs away. Look at this. Oh. And then we come in to counter the counter here. But anyways, I really hope that today's video wasn't awful. Sometimes they can be. I know how that is. Hopefully this wasn't one of them. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry for yapping.